Hey there, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync Real Geeks to iCloud. That way all those leads that come in through Real Geeks, through those great websites, will automatically get synced to your iPhone. You're going to take those contacts wherever you are. They're going to be completely backed up. You can also set up a sync that goes back to Real Geeks. So if you want to add any contacts from your iPhone into Real Geeks, you can do that. Super easy to set up. Let me show you how. First thing we're going to do, we're going to go to apination.com. So on API Nation, I'm going to click Discover Connections, and I'm going to see a ton of different real estate and productivity apps that I can sync and automate and save myself some time. I'm going to scroll on down till I see Real Geeks. There it is, so I'll click on that. And I'm going to sync Real Geeks to iCloud, but there's a ton of other apps you can sync it to. Take a look around and see if you have any of these others you could be saving some time with. I'm going to click on iCloud. All right, now I can see that there are two syncs available, one going from iCloud to Real Geeks. So any leads I add to my phone, any contacts I have on my phone, I want in Real Geeks so I can follow up using their CM. I could do that. And then also I can sync anybody from Real Geeks to my iPhone. That way the caller ID is updated. I have all those numbers and emails with me at all times. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate both of these, but I'm gonna start with this Real Geeks to iCloud first. So I'm gonna click activate. It's asking me to sign into API Nation here. So I can create an account by clicking this link at the top, or I can go ahead and sign in with Google and that will also create an account. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Great. Now I gotta connect Real Geeks. And connecting Real Geeks is pretty simple. Click this button, it's gonna take me to a article here about how to connect Real Geeks to API Nation. So I can just follow this along. You can see I have an authorization key, that's what I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that, copy it, follow this link here at the top. I'm gonna hold Command and click that and it opens in a new tab, great. Click on this Configure Destinations, click on API Nation, and I'm gonna scroll down to API Nation here and hit Connect. Paste that authorization key that I copied from that page. Again, here's that authorization key down in step 4. Yours will be different. So I pasted that in there. Assign the user I want to get those leads that I'm sending over. And save. You'll now see that up at the top. Great. And now I'm going to go back to this API Nation page. Scroll on down. I can click Test Connection. And it says I've done it. So I'm going back to my previous setup page. Great. So that's how you set up Real Geeks. I'm going to go ahead and connect iCloud now. Similar thing, this is a little bit different. It's asking me for my Apple ID and the app specific password for my iCloud account. An app specific password is a little bit different. So where do you find that app specific password? Let me show you. It's super easy. So to find my app specific password, I'm actually gonna have to create it. And to do that, I'm gonna go to appleid.apple.com. And I'm gonna sign in. And it's gonna ask you to authorize using two-factor authentication. You're gonna see this pop up on your Mac or on your iPhone. And it's also gonna send a code to either your Mac or your iPhone, whichever one you're using. So there's that code, I'm gonna type it in here. And this is just to get into my Apple ID. Great. Okay, so I've signed into my Apple ID, I've authorized, and now here's this box under sign in and security for app specific passwords. I'm gonna click on that, and it says I can generate an app specific password. So I'm gonna click, I'm gonna go ahead and name mine API Nation. That's what I'm connecting. And hit create. And there is that password. Be sure to copy this before you hit done, because this is the only time you're actually gonna see these letters. After this, it's gonna be hidden. So I'm gonna copy that. And now I'm ready to connect iCloud on API Nation. Now that we have that app-specific password, we're ready to go back to API Nation, input it, and then configure and launch. All right, so now that we have that app-specific password, I'm gonna type in my Apple ID and paste in the password we just grabbed with Command V or Control V and hit connect. All right, so now you can see Real Geeks leads. Any new lead or updated lead is going to get added to iCloud, my iPhone, instantly. I'm going to scroll down here and look at the mapping. This all looks great. First name, last name, email, all that stuff is coming over. Even the address, even the notes are coming over. If there's anything else I want to sync up, I can go ahead and do that. Maybe I want to sync up something like a role with job title. I can do that, and that's kind of a nice little way to get this information into iCloud as well. Let's go back to the top and activate sync. There we go. The sync is now running. I'm now sending leads from Real Geeks to iCloud. Let's go ahead and set up that iCloud to Real Geeks sync now. I can click apps and go back through there, or I can just click this Real Geeks bubble here and go back to the Real Geeks syncs. So there we go. It's a little shortcut. Click iCloud. You can see I still have that active sync. We just set that one up. This time we're going to send up its partner sync, iCloud, into Real Geeks. And because I've connected both of these apps in that previous setup, it's just going to pass me on through and use those same accounts. So here we go. We're on the final step. I can sync all my contacts in iCloud into Real Geeks as soon as I hit this button, or I can just have this sync set over any new or updated contacts. That's what I prefer, so I'm going to leave this box unchecked. The mapping again is already done for you. Address is set up, first name, last name, email, notes. Again, I think we set up role with job title, so that's kind of nice. I'm going to leave that and sync that up on this direction as well. Maybe I also want to send over a little custom field into tags. That way, anybody I add from iCloud into Real Geeks is tagged with came from phone. I can do that. So I'm going to call this tag, and the field value came from phone. Add that and sync it up to tags in Real Geek. Now any new contacts that come over or updated will get this tag, and when they show up in Real Geeks, I'll know, oh yeah, I added that person from my phone. Activate this sync, and that's it. It is now up and running. I'm going to click on My Syncs. All right, there you can see we have 2 syncs up and running. Now my 2 apps are working in lockstep. It's going to save me a ton of time copying and pasting and managing all those contacts. So that's it. That's how you connect Real Geeks to iCloud. It's going to keep your caller ID updated. It's going to keep your Real Geeks updated, and it's all going to happen automatically. So if you have any questions or ideas, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation, connecting the world's applications. We love doing this stuff.